Hey guys, Super here. In today's video, we are traveling to LAUnova tour, or I guess LA and then Unova tour is tomorrow, but we're going to be trying to do some remote raids tonight for Black and White Curum, but first, we got to get to the airport, so let's go. Boom. And one of the cool things about airports is you get airport clusters. Now, Adrian and them are checking in the bags real quick, so I walked over here for a second to go ahead and see if we could get ourselves maybe a shiny just on the side, get ourselves our first shiny of the day. Of course, Pidgey is shiny boosted in this event, so seeing Pidgey will always be a good thing. And I'll also show you guys, I'll do some B-roll of the scenery here. It's actually a really nice, like, little watery pond, watery fountain area, which is quite cool. But let's just see if we get a shiny first, because this is a really good airport cluster. Unfortunately, the whole airport doesn't look like this. This is just where you check in. Unfortunately, it's, you know, if it was this like this where at the gate, that would be amazing, but unfortunately not the case. I have been in this airport multiple times. Unfortunately, I know that it gets a lot more slower by the gates, but that's okay. We got a Wurmple that isn't purple. That's all good. We got ourselves a Spearow that is not a shiny either, but we got ourselves a Venonats, no blue eyes, and then I think we haven't checked this Pidgey. I'll like double check all this stuff, but let's get into the B-roll stuff. And now we have ourselves another airport cluster, and this one again is pretty amazing. Honestly, a lot of stuff here, so we'll see if we get ourselves a shiny in Orlando before we head out to Los Angeles, which is also honestly amazing. I'm so excited for LA. Gonna be a good time, and let's see how many shinies we get there, right? I think my prediction, I'm hoping during the 3 days I probably get 125 shinies. That's the goal, that's the plan, that's the dream. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to be doing a lot of raids. I'm going to be using the Go Plus to catch a little bit. We're going to be doing a lot of different stuff, and hopefully it all goes well. We're going to be doing 5 a.m. raids. We're going to be doing all that in LA, so it's going to be an absolute blast. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, because we got 3 amazing vlogs for that event coming up soon, and some amazing streams as well, so you don't want to miss it. But we got a Pidgey that is a shiny. We got a Throw. Nope, that's a Jigglypuff. We got a Throw. Nope. We got a Spearow. Okay, you know, the Throw's not with us right now. We got ourselves a Grimer. That is a shiny. We're also going to pick up my favorite airport snack. Comment down below your favorite airport snack. Auntie Anne's. Gotta get it before we take off. It is a must, okay? It's little pretzels. Very good vibes. We got a Hoothoot that is a shiny. We got ourselves a Pidgey. And actually, talking about Hoothoot, I have Kecleon here in the bag, but we also have a Hoothoot. Adri said that she wanted to bring a plushie as well because she saw the Kecleon Adventures, and she's like, I want to bring a plushie too. So she brought a Hoothoot, and then Thomas brought a Kyogre. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. Little plushie, you know, walking around the plushies, taking pictures with the plushies. I always do it with the Kecleon Adventures. Also 2K egg. Cleffa. I will open a gift because I'm trying to make sure, ooh, decent IVs? Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I have everything set when it comes to that, because I want to make sure with the gifts, I can at least make sure I hatch them all at the same time. So those 7s, I want to line up all together and fully prepare for the insane eggs that are coming this weekend. We have Sigalith, Bouffalant, and Maractus, but let's get to my gate. And we made it to Santa Monica. We found Peoples, we found Marissa, we found Rachel, we found Brad, we found Thomas, we found Adrian. We already found them already. But we got a shiny Starly as well, which is always fun. You know, our first shiny here in LA, it's Starly. You do what you gotta do, but the IVs, it could be better. But we're gonna go over to Santa Monica Pier. There's a double golden lure module, so let's head that way. And so let's hope this lobby isn't full, but I have found a White Curum raid from a remote raid. And it's not full. Oh, a private lobby for me. Thank you. Well, we're going to take this thing out in a second, and we're going to go ahead and see if we get ourselves a shiny Curum, because we take it, but we'll wait for the lobby to fill up. Now we're about to start our first ever Fusion Curum raid, and honestly, I am so excited to go on these raids, or crash the raids. That's also fun. After a slight technical issue, at least we get to see the cool animation of the CP countdown. 50,000, 56,000 CP, around what the fusions are, and around what those big legendaries are, but you can see the Fusion Curum. Now, how good are these Pokemon? They're amazing. They are not only very good in raids, but White Curum and Black Curum are both top 5 in the Master League, and they actually shake up the entire Master League. The rankings have been all now wonky and changed because of these two, which is a telltale sign of this thing's amazing. So we loves it, but we got ourselves our first ever White Curum here, and I honestly, I like the design of the White Curum better, but I do like the shiny of the Black Curum better, if that makes sense. So honestly, I'm excited to just go ham with these raids, get as many as we can, and maybe even get ourselves a Shundo Curum this weekend. I don't know. But again, Taiwan gets this event technically before us, and we get ourselves an extra raid early. So, you know, we think and we do what we gotta do, and we get ourselves a Oh, 2031. Okay, so that's cool. It counts down to the Curum CP. That's good to know because normally with, I guess it did that with Necrozma, I guess. But yeah, 2042 is the hundo, so this is good. And are you shiny? No, not shiny, but again, you get Curum. You can see there, I don't think I got energy as I'm obviously not in Taiwan, but I do have the LA ticket and we'll get a lot of energy tomorrow. So let's go ahead and catch this thing and maybe on the first ball. Oh, maybe we just do it on the first ball. Amazing, you know, just go ahead and catch it on the first ball. And again, we are at boom. 96, look at that, 15, 13, 15. Again, we're at the iconic Santa Monica Pier. Let's get to grinding some Pokemon Go. Let's go. And a very quick Yveltal raid, and you know what? Rachel, give me a shiny. You know what, let's do it. Give me the quick bacon bird, please, from North Carolina. No? And we got ourselves up a dove and a bunch of birds at the end of the Pier cluster, and it's still the Scatterbug event, but I'm gonna be honest, I pinned like every gift in my friends list and no shiny Scatterbug yet, but I guess we'll passively try to get it and we'll purposely try to get some encounters later on, but we'll see how it goes. We got ourselves a cluster here at the end of the pier. And it's just awesome to be at the piers. Also, look at the duck. Look at the dog, yeah, we look at the Caterpie. Boogie's like, I don't want to be, Boogie's focused on the food. There's a restaurant, you know. Theo's got his priorities straight, but we got ourselves apparently no beach weather on the end of the pier too, which is unfortunate. It is what it is, but we're gonna hop to this Pidove and see if that's shiny. Pidove. Alrighty, Marissa, I believe in you. I believe in us. Get me a shiny Pidove, right? Come on, shiny.
No. Sorry.
And let's see if we can add a bacon bird to the day. No, we're still looking for a second. Oh, hundo. A little casual hundo. Oh, I didn't even notice that was a shundo check. I didn't see the countdown. 1 second. Okay, so we casually almost just got another shundo Yveltal, but it's a hundo. We gotta make sure we catch this thing. We luckily have 17 balls. Either Thomas or Marissa or somebody was in the raid that's best friends, which is nice. So we take that, but can we catch on the first ball, no stress? No stress. Okay, we can go, we can move, we got it. But we loves it. Let's just go ahead and make sure the IVs are hundo. Bada bing, bada boom. Hundo Yveltal just casually. Perfect, I mean, first day in Santa Monica on the pier. Literally perfection. Marissa and Rachel, everybody bringing me luck. We loves it. Now we've arrived at something that is unique to this in-person event. Now we got ourselves this grunt here, but it's not just any grunt. It's gonna be a grunt that gives you a special 12K egg, which I'll see you guys at the rewards because we don't gotta go through the whole battle. And now we got ourselves the grunt finish. Now the grunt said ground type grunt and it's Arch and Tortuga Drillbur. It switches every time, but you saw right there. Tony, did you just get a 12K egg from a grunt? Yes, that is something that is exclusive to the metro stations here, and luckily there's one right here by Santa Monica. Also, 499 CP, good vibes, don't know if it's good, but it also refreshes. Oh my god. Okay, so almost a shadow hundo casually, but I want to show you guys the 12K egg, which is unique to this event. We get Sandau, Poniard, Mienfu, and Vullaby. So I gotta get the hatchet on these ones. And a quick McDonald's Happy Meal break gets us a shiny Xerneas. Now everybody's in there because there's some copyrighted music, but we were with the doggies, gave them some french fries, and they brought me a shiny in return, which you love to see. And our second shiny of the day to keep the double shiny streak of 2025 alive another day. And I will say, not the rest of LA, but the next 3 days, I'm feeling pretty confident, right? But right down the road also is that stop. Again, it's refreshing every 15 minutes, so that's pretty fun. But we got ourselves another Mankey that is not a Minty. Okay, that's fine. And we got a Grimer green. No, but we got 2 shinies so far today. We'll see what else we can get. Alrighty, now we got ourselves a special shiny Yveltal here, but Thomas? Thomas, is that it? That's a hundo? Yeah, Thomas got a hundo Yveltal, and then I got a shiny 2155 here, which is 5 off the shundo. So this should be a functional shundo. While Thomas attempts to catch his hundo, I'm gonna help him try to catch it afterwards. We're just gonna go ahead and get 3 rolls here, get the bacon, get ourselves a functional shundo, and see how it goes. Did you catch it, please, please, please? Nope, you didn't catch it. Okay, let's see the IVs on mine. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so not a functional, but a 15, 14, 15, which is crazy. Still a shiny 98, which is absolutely nuts, but let's help Thomas catch his hundo. Let's see those bees. Ooh, Waterboy Thomas confirmed. Alrighty, we found a wild Randy and some other friends, and we're gonna go ahead and run our daily incense and see if one of us gets a shiny Glorian Bird. I mean, if one of us gets a shiny Glorian Bird the first day in LA, I mean, it would be pretty special, I can't lie, but we'll see what the first spawn is. It's a Dancing Darumaka, not the Glorian version of it, unfortunately. I mean, it does have a Glorian version, so I can't even call that it. And wrong shiny Galarian bed. It's not a Galarian, but it's a Cantonian bird. But we got ourselves a shiny Pidgey. Hey, got this yesterday on the daily incense, and we had a Galarian bird before it. So maybe today get one after it. I don't know, but wrong shiny bird on the daily, but it is another shiny for the day, putting us at 4 shinies today and a 3-star. You know what? Never mind, I regret everything I said about it. I wasn't complaining at all. We got a Caterpie that isn't shiny. And we got a Galarian bird. Would have been amazing if it was shiny, but Marissa with the Galarian bird, and meanwhile, I'm getting a Galarian Starly. We love it. I'm not even recording my screen, but look at the Starly. Yeah. Let me know if it ran away. Let's see. No pressure, no pressure.
Terrible throw.
Terrible throw? Terrible throw's catching.
I
it's confirmed.
always catch mine on
confirmed?
throws.
Oh. Bye forever.
And now it's time to wrap up today's video. We got a couple things we got to talk about, but first, it's the shiny Golem, which is kind of perfect timing because it's part of the new, it's part of the LAUnova Pokemon, and we get it here as a Airbnb spawn, which is, I think, pretty amazing. But let's see the IVs as... It's a 2-star, it is what it is, but it's just such a good looking shiny, and we just get it casually as a house spawn on the Airbnb, which is amazing. And wait, we got ourselves the special 12K, it's a Ponyard. The other one I hatched was a Mienfoo, also 809. Not bad, it's a 96. But then we're gonna go through this, which is amazing to look at. It just looks really good in game, and it also confirms that we get the lucky trinket here at the in-person event early, which I'm very, very stoked about, and we get it as part of our ticket, which is amazing. But you can also see this is what the battle pass is going to look like. You get yourself a ton of encounters, some stickers, you get yourself some XL candies, you get yourself some candies in general, some stickers again, some Ultra Balls, some Pokeballs, some Stardust, and you get yourself, again, more candies, and eventually the lucky trinket. Now, it's also really easy to progress through this, so that's a really good thing as well, but you can see also a bunch of Stardust. It actually goes down all the way to 250, which is insane. But you can see right here how to earn points, and this should be the same for global, is catching a legendary Pokemon gets you 10 points, which means if you catch 10 legendaries, I believe you get up to level 40, which is pretty, not easy, but you know, for most people that are doing a lot of Kyurem raids, you could very well get that done pretty quickly, but hatching an egg gets you 5 points, and then catching a Pokemon gets you 1. So the equivalent is if you catch 400 Pokemon, you'll be able to get all the way through the levels. If you hatch about, 400 Pokemon, 5 would be 50% of what the legendaries is. So you would have to do 20 eggs, I think it is, or something like that. Something like that. My brain doesn't want to do the math right now. We're about to head to bed because we're waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. But just really cool that we get ourselves officially the first ever tour pass in Pokemon Go, and the first encounter is a Snivy, which makes sense. It says, you know, slippery Snivy, you gotta do what you gotta do. But let's go over what we got in today's video. Because with that Golden surprise right at the end, that puts us at 5 shinies on the day, which is absolutely amazing, and one of them being a shiny Starly, one of them being the Xerneas, one of them being the near Shundo Yveltal that we got today. Then we got ourselves a Pidgey that was pretty good IVs. Did a trade with Adrian, got the 4 IVs for this Ponyard on a lucky trade. A little bit unfortunate, but then we got the Golden as well, which is amazing. But the highlight of the day is probably this, the Hundo with the Yveltal, which is just absolutely amazing. Stuff you love to see, and honestly, this has been an amazing, fun first day in LA. I mean, just so much awesomeness and being able to hang out with people, you know, amazing people like Marissa, Rachel, and everything, and being able to hang out with some of the people in the channel and everything. It's just so cool, man. So honestly, it's been a blast already, and I cannot wait for the next 3 days of adventures we have right ahead of us. Honestly, so stoked. And make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of it. Make sure you like and subscribe. I just said subscribe. Double sub plug. Yeah, it's a travel vlog. Hey, subscribe. You know, you do what you do. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.